And I would like to ask a question. Usually when somebody bullies another person, you ask why. Usually it's because they have a low self-esteem, there's an agenda, something. I have excellent numbers. I have more hours than either girl. I work double shifting. My hours run between 35 and 40 hours a week for the last year. My pay increased. Why would I bully them? Why would I care about them? That's the question I have, because their numbers aren't good. Sandy's nor Michelle's. They only choose when they want to be good. I do that all the time. It's my work ethic. It's always been my work ethic to do the best job I can while I'm at work. They're complaining about what's going on down there, to just come to work, clock in, keep my mouth shut, do my job, clock out. So when I had the chance, I went up in the office to complain. Then Michelle started in. Michelle started with the envelopes and complained constantly. Linda's taken too many envelopes, and envelopes are lighter, they help your numbers. Both times, I finally decided to officially file a complaint. I was fired immediately. These girls have been complaining about me for a year. Violence. And yet, I still kept my job because people believed in me. They have been trying to cry violence before, and no one believed them. It's a small group of girls. When all else fails, these girls come up with violence. I went to somebody that day because I had been to Dan Kelly and others to constantly ask them to please ask her not to talk to me. I have dealt with every day since this Civil Rights Commission thing. Michelle, they even at one time wanted to take the computers out of small, these two girls, because they didn't want me looking at it, because my numbers were above everybody else's. Dan Kelly said that would not happen. They've even tried shutting the computer off. All I have to do is turn it back on. Over the last 2 years, I have suffered with Sandy Pierce, constant complaining, accusations, tattling about everything I do. It won't stop with me. If I'm gone, they'll pick somebody else. They always have. For the last 2 years, I've dealt with Sandy Pierce until she found out she could lose her job. There is no proof of any violence. The only witnesses Michelle has is Sandy Pierce, of all people. I wish someone would tell me why, after months of them complaining about me and alleged violence, why I wasn't fired or either of them, only now after I officially complained. She has made my life hell ever since, with accusations of violence and stalking. Bottom line, if I wouldn't have said anything, if I would have kept my mouth shut, as I have always done for the last 2 or 3 years until I've had enough, if I would have kept my mouth shut, if I hadn't officially filed papers, I would still have a job. I rocked the boat. She was getting to me, that's threatening. The others I can deal with, I've dealt with that. If I'd have just, if I could look back now, I wouldn't have said a damn word. I'd have kept my mouth shut to keep my job. I have no other income. I have no husband, no boyfriend. This is my life. I don't know what else to say. Nobody has any proof that I've ever done anything wrong. And all the supervisors there will give you exemplary remarks about my work ethics and the way I work.